Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be giving you my top 7 tips on how to stay focused when you're doing your schoolwork. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please be sure to subscribe because I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. So my first tip for you guys is to schedule out your time. This is going to make you so much more motivated to get your work done, and you're going to keep focused on it because you know exactly what all your tasks are going to be. So I start by just writing out like all the hours after school and kind of chunking those into time based on how much things that I need to get done that day. So say for example, I had to do biology and physics homework, and I know that my biology homework is going to take me a couple hours. I'll chunk out some time for that, and then same with for my physics homework. I find that this just really helps you to stay focused and on track because you don't really want to get behind on the schedule that you've made for yourself, because then it's all lined out for you, so you know you won't have enough time to complete the other tasks that you have, and you don't want that. My next tip is to create a to-do list or make an action plan. This is going to help you again because checking things off a list is motivating for everyone. So if you just want to have a sticky note or something where you just write down everything that you need to do, it's going to be extremely helpful for you. And also be sure to add things that you like to do as well, or like things for self-care like working out. If you prefer to use a planner or a bullet journal, that definitely works the same as well. Just make sure you have some form of system so you have everything laid out in front of you so that you know what you need to focus on. Now my next tip is to take breaks. So we all know that you can be super frustrated and you end up giving up on all your work because you're just too tired from working for too long. What I recommend doing is working for a certain amount of time. I usually like to work for 40 minutes and then take a 10-minute break or something, or you could work for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break, whatever works for you. You can set a timer on your phone and then just know when it's time to take a break, and make sure to put your work away so you're not like staring at it during your break, because that's kind of a useless break in that case then. But yeah, I just recommend putting your things away and taking that break, because if you don't, you'll honestly end up being so much more stressed out. If you don't want to use a timer, there's many other things that you can use for this. So you can use apps. This app is called Flora, and basically you plant a tree and you don't want to go on your phone, because if you do, then the tree will die. There's another app called Focus Keeper where it's just basically that same kind of timer-like thing, but you can do it in intervals, and it's basically 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. I really like this one as well. The other thing I recommend to you guys if you get distracted on your phone is putting it on airplane mode, because then you don't have notifications coming through, but most of your timers should still work. My other tip for you guys is to keep a decluttered area, because if your area is cluttered and you just got 100 things on the go, you are not really going to know what to do. So make sure to just go through everything and only keep what you need. Like if you're doing chemistry, only keep chemistry on your desk. Or if you're doing math, only keep math things on your desk. Just make sure it's all organized and you have everything that you need without having a gigantic mess on your hands, because having a cluttered space is going to leave your mind cluttered and going to in turn make you not as focused. My next tip is to get enough sleep. So my biggest tip for sleeping is getting this app called Alarmy. It's got a pro version as well, but basically you can just set your alarm for your desired time in the morning. Do the usual, like create a sound for it, but what makes this app so special is the mission part of it. So it doesn't just make a sound. You can just have it make a sound by putting it on default, or you can make it, you have to shake your phone a certain amount of times, do a certain amount of math problems, and you can pick the intensity, take a picture of something, which this is the hardest, or scan a QR code. My favorite is the memorize game, and basically you have to do these things before it'll shut your alarm off. So your alarm will keep going off until you take that picture or play the game or something. And honestly, it's really helpful and really beneficial, because really you have no choice but to get up, because yeah, so this is really helpful in getting enough sleep. And you also want to make sure you're getting a good sleep, because otherwise it's useless. So make sure to make your room relaxing for you by making it nice and dark and turning off all lights and distractions a little bit before bed, and this will really help your sleeping. Now, my next tip is to reward yourself. So reward your hard work and write down what you want to reward yourself with. because otherwise you might just end up doing something you're not supposed to, like going on your phone for way too long or something, or not taking a break when you need a break. So just write something down on a sticky note, what you think an appropriate reward might be for yourself, and then stick it somewhere where you can see it. I like to stick mine right above my desk, so I'm constantly looking at it when I'm working, and I know that, okay, just keep working because then you can get a break. So write it down, stick it up. My last tip is to meditate. Meditating is going to help you be able to keep that focus that you want because you're practicing it in other areas of your life other than with schoolwork. So I've been loving the Headspace app because it has a lot of packs for this specific topic, like productivity and focus, with tons of meditations, like at least 30, and you can do them for as long as you want, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever fits in your schedule. And I just really, really love this app. But of course there's many more, like Insight Timer, etc. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to subscribe for more weekly videos.